And based on the adjustments that we're seeing to the field, we now have the full 5 fielders outside of the circle, a bit more defensive to Sunil. And you can see Abraham is not afraid to bowl a bit fuller, but when he goes full, he's trying to keep it outside off stump, which is a good ploy, as opposed to bowling too straight, which we know is an area of strength for Sunil.
There is offering an opportunity here, and finally the Botanical Garden Rangers, they have taken one of those opportunities given to them. That looks like Morris coming around and taking the catch. Net is dismissed. Okay, so one wicket finally goes down for the Soapon Breakers. They have lost their first wicket with the score on 39, and we are into over number 5.
Well, this Soapon Breakers, Sunil Ambrose was dropped on 4 when the score was 4, and the partnership went on to take them to 39. So we are hoping that with this catch, they would want to bring it back. Keswick and his team, Botanic Gardens Rangers, would want to keep pulling it back and try to reduce the rotation of strike and limit them, and could really allow for a good game if Sunil Ambrose does not get away with this.
And the new batsman to the crease is Donwell Hector. Experienced first-class cricketer with experience for the Windward Islands team. Quicker one there by Abraham, making sure that he doesn't give too much room when he's bowling the quicker one, so the batsman can use the pace.
Yeah, pretty good over there by Abraham. He varied his line and his length quite well, and they had the batsman thinking, and eventually had the first opportunity going to his name, taken the catch taken there. And at the end of 5 overs, halfway stage, the Soapon Breakers would have been thinking that and hoping that they would have been in a much better position in terms of runs on the board. 39 may not be what they had been planning to get at this stage.
Yes, that is very true, Roxell, but I think with Sunil there, they will still have confidence that they could add some impetus to the innings as time progresses. However, good job, recovery job by the Botanic Gardens Rangers after what happened in the first over, when they seemed pretty dejected by the drop chance of Ambrose.
Morris comes into the attack. Hector failing to score there. Another run added there as they conceded a wide. 40 for 1, the Soapon Breakers. Hector is caught magnificently down at the widest long off area by Kenneth Demba, showing and leading by example. That's a tremendous catch in the scheme of things here. Hector going long and diving forward and coming up with a really, really, really good catch is Kenneth Demba.
And Hector is dismissed without scoring. I think he took a bit of a risk there. Possibly he would have wanted to go over the extra cover region, and he got a bit of the inner part of the bat, making that shot go a bit straighter than he wanted. But there was Demba, and showing his athleticism, he moved very quickly to his left and took that catch very low. An excellent catch there by Demba.
Okay, so the pressure is on. I make it by the Soapon Breakers because, as we said before, I believe they would have loved to be a little further ahead in terms of the runs scored at this stage. Ambrose drives beautifully wide off, long off for 4, and he has been joined by O'Neill Thomas. Ambrose is going to put his foot to the pedal right now because they need to push on this surface. I'm going to say 100 may not be enough.
And we can see there from that shot by Ambrose that he found the area that I think Hector was trying to target.
This one was a little quicker through the air by Morris and could not beat the man at a backward of point. Ambrose goes aerial. Demba is under it. Demba. Did it go? Let's see. It has gone for 4. Let's see what the umpire is gonna decide. It's a sunset smasher, but Demba made a gallant effort to stay on the boundary line, stay within the boundary line. He got hands to it, was falling back, threw it forward, but it went, attempted to throw it forward, but it went all the way back, and a 6 conceded. Pretty good effort.
I think from where we're staying, where we are viewing the match, I think when he threw it back into the field, it actually came onto the field of play. So it may have been that his feet touched the ropes when he was attempting the catch, and therefore it was signal 6.
Okay, good bit of eyes there. And so the end of over number 6 as they try to push on here, Southampton Breakers. They won the toss and decided that they are going to bat. They are 51 for 2. Sunil Ambrose not out on 24. He has had 2 chances, I make it. And O'Neill Thomas yet to have face his first delivery. Romario Bibi in for his first game, and he is going to take up the attack here. Strongly built young man. He is going to be taking up the attack from the commentary booth end at this time.
And based on the field set, it would seem that he would want to be bowling as full as possible and as straight as possible as well.
Not a bad length at all to start with, but just a little too wide of those marks that indicate that if they're outside of those red lines as we see them there, they're going to be called wide. And so he starts with a wide.
So after those first 2 deliveries, we can detect a bit of a plan there. It seems as if Bibi will be looking to be full and wide of off stump, not allowing Ambrose his favorite areas. Not that he cannot score to the offside, but we know he's very, very strong to the on, and also not allowing him to swing in a comfortable arc so that he will be able to get as much power. And that brings the new batsman O'Neill Thomas into strike.
That's a beauty. That's what that is an area that you will always trouble batsmen, regardless of the quality, and a really good delivery there by Bibi.
And that's a good change of length to the new batsman. He was no longer on the defensive as a bowler. He changed his length and started bowling a more attacking length, and that is good thinking there by the bowler Bibi.
Thomas goes aerial down to the long off position. He gets off the mat. The score moves up to 54 for 2. We're into over number 7.
Botanic Gardens Rangers, they are definitely keeping Salt Pond Breakers on a tight leash here. Yesterday at this same point, they were going at 13.2 runs and over.
Well executed there again by Bibi. And this is good bowling, Roxy.
Definitely, and Sam, I want to follow up on your comment. They were aided and abetted by some ordinary bowling in some parts yesterday as well. And the plan here by the Botanical Garden Rangers this morning has proven to be a better effort, so to speak, as it relates to their bowling innings. Again, looking for the Yorker, a really good over so far by Bibi. Must be complimented in terms of trying to execute a plan that he has definitely come in with here.
Botanic Gardens Rangers, they have been keeping to their plan. Other than some ordinary drop catches, they really would have stuck to their guns this morning.